Oh, Aya. Aya. Where is Aya from? Norm, Drainville. Where is Aya from? Anyone know? I don't know. I don't realize it.
Maybe Israel.
I wonder if that's too much sun. Oof, oof, oof. How's that? Better? Yeah. It's coming on. Mike Murphy, Andrew Worth. There's a new one. And Antonis.
Yes?
I got a like a notice when I opened up Zoom, and it said something about Zoom has to update for 5.0 or something. I tried doing it, but I got nowhere. Do you know anything about updating on the Zoom?
Yeah, I got a similar message. It's like a warning that you have to update your Zoom app on your PC by, I don't know, by the end of the month or something.
Right.
I didn't do it myself yet. So, but since it's working, yeah, it's working. So we can update later.
Sounds good.
Which one?
Oh. Robert.
Yeah. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, can you see me?
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Sai Hamada-san.
こんにちは。
はい
お願いします。
お願いします。
Okay, let's try it that way.
お、宝先生。はい。お、すごい写真だ。
Hey, Paul.
Mike, oh, John Scully. How you doing, John? I thought you were Mike Harrigan for a minute.
Hi, Peggy Sensei. How are you today?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I hope Mike Harrigan's a good-looking guy.
He is just as good looking as you. Hey, Chipper.
Hey, Peggy. How are you?
Good.
Is it hot in Florida, Peggy Sensei?
Yeah, but we've had wicked thunderstorms. The other evening it opened up. I've never seen it rain and thunder and lightning came right over us. I live on a little hill in Florida. It's about 80 feet above sea level, which is unusual. Everything in Florida is sea level. And I said, well, we don't have to worry anything about, flooding because we're sort of high. And usually when a front comes in, it hits this little pimple on the earth and it usually goes, around us. But boy, I'm telling you, we've had horrendous rains. Everything is green and lush.
It's always good to have the high ground.
Yeah. Who's Galaxy 10? Who is that? I've got to get my glasses fixed.
Can you see me?
Hey, going concentrate. Hey, Mauricio.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
I'm sorry, I'm still putting my hobby on. I'm late. Done.
You're here, that's all that counts. Welcome.
So today we will have a special training, right?
Yeah.
Mala-san,
はい。
久しぶりです。
元気ですか？
はい、元気です。
よかったです。
浜さん、嬉しいですね。今日、やっと出てきて。
はい。本当に。ありがとうございます。
どうも、お願いします。
楽しみましょう。
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. So,
Thomas. Good morning, Thomas. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Robert Sensei, if I may suggest something, although your virtual background is really awesome, it doesn't really work so well because this feature is actually designed for people sitting on a desk, with not moving so much, because it's trying to cut off background from you real time. So we're losing parts of your body. So when you lead the kata, we're gonna lose your arms or your half of your body. So plus you have some wonderful guitars on the background, which is lovely to see, some Telecasters and things. But it's really not working so well when somebody is moving, you know. It works pretty well if you are sitting on the desk, but if you are moving, you are losing parts of your body.
I'm just having an out-of-body experience.
Don't answer him.
I can call you a message on the cell phone, and I can send you a text.
Stop swearing. My husband.
Yeah.
Brian, how you doing? How are you, Brian?
Hey, Peggy, how are you?
Good, hanging in there.
Yeah, so far so good.
That's some rain we've been having, huh? Have you been flooded at all?
My backyard gets flooded, but my pool is full, so 6 of one, half dozen of another.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had some wicked.
How's Doug doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Do you remember Mike Dempsey, one of my students, black belt Mike Dempsey? Do you remember him?
Vaguely, yeah.
He just had a total knee operation yesterday. Jeff did it for him.
Oh, wow. How's he doing?
Yeah, good. My husband's on the phone with him now.
Gotcha.
They're doing him outpatient.
They've gotten him down.
I guess so. How's Dawn doing?
She's doing well. Upstairs sleeping still.
We got to get together.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I've been going up and visiting Curtis a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but it's getting near that time.
Well, I was planning on going up with you guys when this thing hit and Curtis canceled James coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that better, Antonius?
Hi there. How are you doing?
How many people do we have?
31 so far. We'll be giving 4 minutes more, so
Okay.
3 minutes more, and we should start.
Okay.
We are already like 10 minutes behind the schedule, but no worries.
Where are you from?
I'm from Greece.
Great.
Yeah.
Peggy, you've trained with our guys before, I think.
Pardon me?
Peggy, you've trained with our guys before in Rayleigh in Essex.
Who am I talking? Oh, Andrew. Yes. Andrew?
Yeah. We've not met before, but I know you've trained with us before.
Uh-huh. And when you say Essex, you mean England, right?
That's right. Yeah, in Essex.
Yeah, whose dojo? There were so many dojos I went to.
You got there's Barry Coles.
Oh, yeah, Barry. Okay. Barry might show up today.
Yeah, Paul Natzel.
Yep.
Dave Harris.
Yep, David.
And you've worked with Georgina before? Yeah.
Say hello to everyone for me, Andrew.
Sorry?
Say hello to everybody for me.
I will do. I will. Thank you.
Oh, it's okay.
Awesome. 1 minute, and we'll start.
Okay, good.
All right.
Okay.
So, welcome everybody. It's so nice sharing this remote training with all of you. It's been a difficult period for most of the world, if not all of the world, during the last almost 3 or 4 months. And I think that those meetings have been a nice way to feel better while being self-isolated at home during the quarantine period. This will be our last meeting today, our last training for this purpose. We're gonna take a couple of minutes at the end of the training to discuss our next steps. You know, because there's a bunch of people who like the idea, including me, who like the idea of this remote training every now and then. And there's a bunch of ideas on that topic, on how we can form those future meetings. But this is a completely different thing. It's a completely different context, and it has to be clearly, separate from this friendly meeting that we did due to the coronavirus situation. This last meeting, it coincided that we had a couple of important events over the last 2 weeks. So a couple of weeks ago was Sayonara's 9th birthday, so we dedicated one training to him, and it happened that the week after, the Okinawa prefecture recognized Shintoku Takara and Tsutomu Nakahodo Sensei as intangible cultural assets in Okinawan martial arts, in Okinawan karate. So this last training, I think it should be dedicated to those two very special karate masters that I think they have influenced a lot, most of us, either directly being, participating in trainings under their guidance, or either through our teachers. So this last training is dedicated to Shintoku Takara Sensei and Tsutomu Nakahodo Sensei for this great achievement of being recognized as intangible cultural asset. Let's move on with Jubi Undo. So, Ori Sensei.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, everybody. All right.
Just would like to see, and I don't have space.
Anyway, all right, that's good. Our friends in Canada at Dunningham Karate, would you like to lead the Jubi Undo? Thank you.
Sure can.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, excuse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. A straight leg kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, Stop.
Thank you, Sensei. Great. Great. Mr. Brian Diamond Sensei, would you like to lead Hojundo, please?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Here we go. Midyashmai. Sotogeri. Ich. He. Son. She. Ich. He. Son. She. Ich. He. Son. She. Ich. Sun, Shi. Hidari ashi mai. Soto geri. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Niji ashi mai. Shomen geri. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. 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 Good. Yadi Ashimai. Shomen Gedi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. 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 Good. Migi Ashimai. Washinsky. Washinsky. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Good. Yadi Ashimai.
Brian.
Same technique.
Really?
Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Good. Switching back. Migi Ashimai. Hajiken uke, Iriken ski. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Ich, Ni, Shi. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. Good. Hidari Ashimai. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. 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 Good. Hidari Ashimai still. Fake and ski. Fake and ski. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. 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 Good. Migi Ashimai. Fake and ski again. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. 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 Ich, Ni,
Βρήκε την ώρα τώρα.
Yes.
Okay, please continue.
Okay. Shoto uch, uriken, chudan shoken, migi ashimai. Ich, Ni, Sun, Shi. 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 Ich, me, sun, she, ich, me, sun, she, ich, me, sun, she, hey, idari ashimai. Hey, ich, me, sun, she, 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 ich, me, sun, she. Miki ashimai, hinji tski, hinji, ich, me, sun, she, 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 ich, me, sun, she. Hey, idari ashimai. Ich, me, sun, she, 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 ich, me, sun, she. By Miki Ashimai, Tatiyuch. There you go. It's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she. Idari Ashimai, Yoko Uch. It's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she, it's me, sun, she. Aye, Shomen Hachiki, Idari Ashimai, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, sun, she, hey, Shinkyo Q, it's me, sun, she, go, hey, what you do, one month.
That's not.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you.
Okay. Great. Mr. Andrew Worth, would you like to lead the first Sanchin Kata, please?
First Sanchin.
Hi.
Okay. Sanchin Kelsa. Hey.
Yes.
H. A. Sun. A. H. Me. Chi. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Mite. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Right?
Thank you. Thank you. Koiko Sensei, would you like to lead the next Sanchin kata, please?
Okay. Hey.
Yes.
The Sanchin. Hidari smile. Adieu. Yup. 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 That's it. Yup. 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 That's it. Yup. 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 Volonté. Yup. 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 Yes.
Thank you, Sensei. All right. Okay. Hamada Sensei, would you like to lead the next Sanchin kata, please?
OK です。はい。
Thank you.
OK。
はい。
よし。30よい。右足前。右足前。はい。はい。はい。持って。はい。はい。はい。はい。持って。はい。はい。はい。持って。はい。はい。はい。はい。で。
Thank you, Sensei.
No.
Perfect. Mr. Shizuko Omori. Hello, would you like to lead the next Sanchin kata, please?
Okay,
Thank you.
sure. Thank you. Let's get kata Sanchin. Yoi. お願いします。はい。はい。はい。はい。回って。はい。はい。はい。はい。回って。はい。
Where is she
Great.
from? Where is she from, Antonis?
Miss Chizuko, where are you from?
I'm from Japan.
Japan mainland or Okinawa?
I'm living in Kanagawa. It's besides Tokyo.
Okay.
Okay.
One last Sanchin. Hiroko Hirao Sensei, would you like to lead? Thank you.
Hi.
左足前よい。
Thank you. Perfect. Peggy Sensei, would you like to lead the Kanshiwa kata, please?
Go on. Right? Boy. Slow speed. Itch. E. Sun. Chi. E. Hey. Sun. Itch. Ni. Some. She. Hey, it. Ni. Hey, it. Ni. Hey. Right.
Thank you, Sensei. Great. Ori, Sensei, Ori Elishar, would you like to lead the next Kanshiwa kata, please?
Okay, you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, perfectly.
Okay. Hey, it's good. Kanshiwa Yoi. Bitch. Me. It's good. Hey. Yeah.
Thank you, Sensei.
It's better.
Awesome. All right. By the way,
Antonis, we can't hear you.
I was saying that Ori Sensei uploaded a very nice kata the other day, a group kata from a soccer stadium with many participants. Anyway, would you like to lead one more Kanshiwa kata?
Hi.
Thank you.
Kata, Kanshiwa. Yosuke. Hey. Yoi. Ich. Ne. So. Chi. Go. Hook. Hey. Hey. Ich. Ne. So. Chi. Hey. Ich. Ne. So. Hey. Yosuke. Hey. Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Mr. Roy Hanner, would you like? Do you know Kanshu kata? Do you practice Kanshu kata?
Can you repeat that, please?
Do you practice Kanshu kata?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Would you like to lead the one Kanshu kata?
Prefer not to, sir.
Okay. Okay. No worries.
Thank you.
Mauricio. Could you please lead Kanshu Kata?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Kanshu.
Kanshu, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Smith. Kanshu. Yoi. Listen.
Thank you, Sensei. Perfect. Thomas Sensei, Thomas Podzelny. Would you like to lead the next Kanshu Kata, please?
So, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Okay, good.
Do you remember we did Kanshu Kata for the first time together in 2007 in Belgrade?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, we did. I remember.
Hey, hey, Kanshu. Kyosuke. Hey. お願いします。Kanshu. Yoi. Ich. Ne. San. Chi. Go. Block. Pitch. Touch. Kick. Jail. Itch. Neck. Sun. Shake. Go. Hey. Look. Hey, 気をつけ。はい。ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Sensei. All right. Mr. Ido Golan.
Yes. Hey.
Would you please lead Kanshu Kata?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
That's it. Hey. Kanshu. Yoi. Itch. Hey. Sun. Shit. Go. Go. Itch. Hey. Sun. Shit. Go. Go. Itch. Touch. Itch. Hey. Sun. Shit. Yep. That's it. Hey.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you. Where are you from?
Israel.
Ah, okay, perfect. Neighbors. Okay, good, good. All right. One last Kanshu. There is one more person with his name in Hebrew standing on a carpet. I don't know, I cannot read the name really. Yes, yeah, you. Okay, feel free to unmute yourself. And what is your name?
My name is Ayal, sir.
Okay, awesome. Would you like to lead the next Kanshu Kata, please?
With pleasure. Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yusuke, Yoi. Kanshu, Yoi. Ich. Ni. Fun. Di. Hu. Hitch. Hush. Boom. Two. Hitch. In. Fun. G. Hook. Yes, good?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. All right. Mr. Paul Swift, would you like to lead the next Seichin kata, please? Seichin.
Okay, good. Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Paul Swift from Northeast Seichin kata. By the numbers. Yoi. Ray. Yoi. Ich. Whoop. Seichin. My bad. Sorry about that. Seichin kata. Now, Ray. Yoi. Ich. Me. Bill. Rook. Siege. Hutch. Jew. King. Oh. Rook. Siege. Hutch. Jew. Jew. Itch. Me. Thumb. Chi. Oh. Oh. Itch. Catch. Ray.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Paul. All right. Evgeny Levin from Moscow.
Hello,
Would you like to
everybody.
lead? Hi, Evgeny.
Hello, everybody. Okay, Seichin. Okay.
Thank you.
はい。はい、お願いします。気をつけ。はい。はい。Seichin。お願いします。よい。1、2、3、4、5、6、1、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、気をつけ。はい、気をつけ。はい。はい、ありがとうございます。Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sensei.
Спасибо. Thank you very much.
All right.
Very nice timber.
Oh, thank you.
Chief Quimby Sensei, would you like to lead the next Seisan kata, please?
Seisan, so. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, Chief Sensei. All right. Michael Murphy Sensei, would you like to lead the Seisan kata, please?
Hey. 気をつけ。レッ。型、セイサン。オープン。So. Okay. Right.
Thank you, Sensei. Great. Mr. Ted Sensei, would you like to lead Seisan kata, please?
Of course.
Thank you, sir.
Kata, Seisan. Right? That's. Itch. Knee. Song. Chin. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Two. Jim. Itch. Knee. Don. In. Go. Rook. Sich. Song. Chi. Go. Ray.
Thank you, Sensei.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Great. Great. John Scully Sensei, would you like to lead the Seiryu kata, please?
Hi, yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Seiryu.
Thank you, Sensei.
Arigato.
Great. Who is Galaxy S10? Galaxy S10.
It's me? Maybe. Yeah, it's me. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to lead the next Seiryu kata, please? And
If you don't mind, I'd rather do it another couple of times because today I'm not really.
Okay, no worries. Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. Okay, great,
Yes.
great. Okay, how are things there? I think it's getting better, right?
Much better. Yes, yes, yes.
2 days ago, there was the first day. Yeah.
We will be clear on Monday.
I read in the news that a couple of days ago was the first day with 0 tests.
No, it's not really the truth. Some regions, they are really at zero contagion, but where I live in Milano, the situation is still a little bit, to be on attention. But by the way, from Monday we should be free to go around somehow.
Okay,
I think I'm
stay
getting much
safe.
better. Thank you.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Yes, you too.
Okay, thank you. All right. Who? Mr. Norm Drayville, would you like to lead the Seiryu kata, please?
Yes, glad to. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Kata, Seiryu. Okay. You all right? Pitch. Go. Hit. Go. Look. Pitch. Catch. Go. Two. Pitch. Hit. So. Chin. Go. Go. Cinch. Punch. Move.
Thank you, sir. Awesome. Mr. Barry, would you like to lead the Senior Kata?
Yes, very much so. Can you hear me all right? So move.
Yeah, she's a love.
Right.
You've been great. It's a favourite colour.
H. Hey. Son. J.
Yeah.
Hey. H. Hey. Lee. Hey. Son. Hey. J. Hey. Hey. H. Lee. Son. Hey. J. Hey. H. Hey. Hey. H. Hey. 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 Stick together. Hey. We'll get there in the end.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Perfect, perfect, very well.
Thank you.
All right. Robert Sensei, would you like to lead the next Kanchin kata, please?
Hi, Antonio-san.
Thank you, sir.
Kata Kanchin. Hey. 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 Hey, me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And you and our friends from Canada deserve a special reference for waking up so early in order to join our meeting. That means a lot. Thank you very much. We are really honored to train with you today.
Antonio, I owe that to you. Thank you.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
You know, irrelevant of how high ranked is somebody, you know, or high the rank, the more important, but just giving this Saturday morning, we all working and we all know what the Saturday morning means. You know, instead of sleeping, resting, waking up at 4:30 in the morning in order to join, it's really, really important. And thank you for that. Thank you.
Well, Antonio, something, thank you.
Thanks.
And thank you for dedicating this workout to Kara-sensei and Nakohara-sensei.
Yeah, it's the smallest thing we can do because, as I said, those are very important teachers, and one way or the other, we all have been influenced by those teachers, either directly by studying with them or indirectly by having teachers who studied by them. So it's really important to make a special reference to those people. Anyway, Deningan Karate, the other early morning wakers. Would you like to lead? Would you like to lead the Kanchin kata, please?
Sure. Sure. Sounds
Thank
great. Me? Yeah. All right. Yosuke. Hey. Kanchin. Yo. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、17、18、19、20、21、22、23、24、25、26、27、28、29、30、31、32、33、34、35、36、37、38、39、40、41、42、43、44、45、46、47、48、49、50、51、52、53、54、55、56、57、58、59、60、 61、62、63、64、65、66、67、 68、 69、 70、 71、 72、 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 4 5 6 8
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Goiko Sensei, would you like to lead the next Sanseiryu kata, please?
はい。よ。で、賛成決め。
Thank you, Sensei. Great. Hamada Sensei, would you like to lead Sanseiryu kata, please?
I think it's going to stop.
Thank you, Sensei. Great. Peggy Sensei, would you like to lead Sansei Kata, please? You may need to unmute yourself.
How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Right, stand tall, eyes straight, clear minds. Showman, right? Roy, Itch, Nate, Itch, Itch, Nate, Itch, Itch, Nate, Itch, Itch, Nate, height, Itch, Itch, Nate, stop, Itch, 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 Itch. Hi, ready?
Thank you, Sensei. All right. Great. Maybe one last Sansei with Robert Sensei. Thank you, Sensei.
Kata, Santero. Hey. How's your mic?
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. Okay. So,
who's that?
Who hasn't led a kata yet and would like to lead any kata? I guess Mr. Kaufman.
Hi, David Kaufman from Linfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
A student of Sensei Quimby. I'd like to lead Seizan, please.
Okay, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seizan kata. Yusuke. Right. Yoi. What's it?
Fronte. Fronte. Fred. Arigato gozaimashita.
Thank you. Nice haircut, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Sensei Chick Quimby for such good students. It was a nice kata, very nice kata. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Who else? Anyone else who would like to lead a kata? Any kata, please go ahead. Tom Sensei, Tom Pozzelli, would you like to lead one more kata? Thank you, Sensei.
Okay.
Any kata?
Okay, let's do Kanchua so everybody can follow. Kanchua.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey. Kyosuke. Hey. Negishimasu. Kanchua. Yoi. Ich. Nei. Nan. Shi. Go. Look. Chich. Touch. Here. Here. Ich. Nei. Free. Sun. Shi. Hey, Kyosuke. Right. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you.
The letter knee, so I see angle. The door.
I was about to say that
all
we
my
must have...
my neighbors has a sound.
I was about to say that we must have the same type of windows. The windows seem pretty same like mine. Anyone else? Hiroko Sensei, would you like to lead the kata?
では、せいさん、お願いします。
Thank you, Sensei.
気をつけ。レイ、アス。せいさん、よーい。レイ。レイ。レイ。
Thank you, Sensei. Awesome. Who else? Is there anyone who didn't have the chance to lead the kata and would like to lead the kata?
No.
Antonius?
Yeah. Yes, Sensei?
I think since Sanchin is the kata that binds us together, And you're putting us together as Bound Us Together. Maybe you should lead us on, Chin, to take us home.
Okay. All right. That sounds perfect. Would you like to lead this, Shanchin?
I think you should lead it.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, good idea. Yes.
You should.
Just as you've
fine.
led this, you should lead it.
Oh, Tony.
Right. Fine. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Ready?
お願いします。
右三振。始め。よっ。回って。回って。もろ手抜きて。よい。はい。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you. Thank you. So, Eric. Hello, Eric. Eric Rodriguez from Brazil.
Brazil. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Eric. Brazil and Argentina and Latin America are now the hotspots of the coronavirus. I'm talking with friends in Argentina and Brazil, and things are getting nasty there as well. Things get pretty similar to Italy and Spain in terms of mortality and overall incidents. So our thoughts are with you guys. Stay strong.
Yeah, well, I'm protecting myself at least.
I hope for the best for you.
Thank you.
So that was all for today. I am going to unmute all of you because, as we said at the beginning, this is our last meeting for the COVID-19 situation. It started and COVID for most of the participating countries is kind of normalized as we speak. I think the mission of our meetings is accomplished, and it would be nice if we close this circle with such a nice training like this one that we did today. But at the same time, since with many of you, we happen to be friends on Facebook, or even, we've had the chance to meet and train together in the past. So we know each other, and many of the people expressed the need to continue this training, this kind of remote training. They would like to keep doing that, and I think it's not bad. Nothing is bad as far as people have a good time and enjoy themselves. And it's pretty unique, the fact that right now we gather people from like 10 countries around the world, and through a common thing like Uechi Karate, we've had some pretty nice 90 minutes of training. So I think this is nice, and I respect that. I respect the fact that many of you had to wake up so early, and so for that reason, we can take like 5-10 minutes and discuss some ideas on how we could continue those trainings. I had some ideas. I have discussed with some of you, like doing some further meetings, but like having a specific topic, let's say Seichin Kata, and then people from several groups like Okikukai or Kenyukai or Shubukan or whatever can demonstrate the way they do. It's not about who's right or who's wrong, right? It's completely just for sharing the opportunity to see some different ways. It's like one language with different dialects. So I thought that would be an idea, but feel free to share your thoughts and say how we could perform such remote trainings in the future, like once or twice a month. Any idea is welcome. So feel free to share your thoughts.
Maybe once a month. I think it's a great idea. Who's talking? Can I speak?
Yes, Ori Sensei from Israel.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I think it's a great idea what you said about like taking one kata, and people from several groups of Uechi, Okikukai, Kenyukai, and so on will show their way of doing the kata. I think it will reach every one of us to see slightly different angles and really learn about it. So this is a great idea, and I think everyone wants to keep on training in this Zoom Keiko, and if we'll catch up together like every month, I think it will be amazing. This is my opinion.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I agree. Michael Murphy Sensei also said the same thing. Like once a month would be okay. We don't want to make it like an overkill, right? We need to keep it funny and not like an obligation, but something that everybody would like to join and enjoy the training, rather than, I have one more Saturday to share with those folks.
I like the idea of once a month and then like a little bit of a social afterwards, maybe 15 minutes, have some coffee, or it's late enough for me, I can have a beer.
Me also.
Oh. So yeah, you're the one in Germany now, Michael?
Yes.
So we talked. So I'm Thomas. Hello.
Oh, Thomas, how are you?
We had the email talk at the beginning of the year.
Yes, I've been training with Alex.
You're friends with Alex. Yes, nice.
He does online training 3 nights a week.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we already started normal classes outside 3 weeks ago. No contact, so basically it's Hojo Undo, kata, and something, and we practice also kobudo, so we can do both. And
cool. Remind me, what was your location?
Erlangen, Germany. Erlangen. It's close to Nuremberg.
Nuremberg, okay.
Yeah, I wrote you in the email at the...
I'll go back and check it and look at the MapQuest. I don't know how far that is from the Eiffel.
Yeah, maybe 500 kilometers.
Oh, it's that far. Okay, yeah. I was trying to find the closest dojo was Alex's, and that was 2.5 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Al Wharton said it's a great idea to continue at least once or twice a month, even though I don't have proper space requirements. I like to see everyone. Arigato. But, Ao Sensei, don't worry about the space. We are all, in kind of restrictive spaces. Yeah.
Mike, I got a quick question for you. Yes, you said we meet once a month. I would like the idea of possibly maybe inviting someone from Okinawa to lead. Like, for instance, you've got links.
I did. I invited them all.
No, I don't mean inviting people to join. Inviting someone from the Chitin Dojo to lead a class. I would myself, I don't care. I'll contact the Futama Dojo and ask Kanji maybe if he would like to lead a class. I don't mind calling up Shinjo and saying we will lead a class. All they can do is say no. But I think that might be an idea also, just to introduce them to the world. Well, not that they need to introduce them to worldwide, but just
Something more like a seminar.
Just an idea, throwing it out.
I talked with the Sao, and I believe he's the current runner of Chatan Dojo. So I could reach out to him. Yeah.
I mean, it would be great even to have someone like him to lead a class. Or like I said, someone out of the Kadena, someone out of Futama, if they're willing, just like we're all willing to take a class. It would be nice to possibly have just an idea.
No, I think it's a good idea.
It would be nice. So, but my fear is that the politics drop in, and then there will be some as always. You know the people longer than us, and there's always some problems. We mix. So we are all one family, but a lot of problems inside.
I think it's gotten much better in Okinawa, though. They do an annual dinner, and all of Uechi comes together.
It's called the Family of Uechi, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think things are getting better myself. I have to agree with you, Mike. It just seems like this next generation, our generation who took over and below, we understand we need to get along. It's breaking us up. We need to be together. We're all one family.
All right, Mauricio had to leave. He's working, so thanks for joining, Mauricio, once again. Greetings to Italy.
But today I'm still home, so I have no problem. But my problem is from the next week, because maybe I have to work,
This was our last meeting for COVID-19 training. So the next meeting is not yet decided. So it will be like 3 or 4 weeks from now, but in a different format, with like a seminar thing with representatives from different lines, different styles, who will demonstrate one specific kata the way they do it. So that was the idea. So, openly, with open heart and without ego, right? As I said, it's not about proving who's wrong or who's right or who's doing this kata, better. It has nothing to do with that. So, it should also be clear that if we do those trainings, and obviously, if people choose to join, it should be straight and clear right from the beginning that this training is not to change the way your teacher is teaching you this kata. Okay? It is just to open up your mind, to widen your field of view, and not to prove that you are wrong. This should be clear straight from the beginning, because people can be sensitive about those matters, and the last thing we want is to lose friends rather than making new ones.
Could I say something as well? If that's all right with everyone?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'd just say before, I quite like listening to people's views on what certain moves mean in Uechi, because I've trained certain ways, and then people come along and say, have you considered this way of what this move we use in this direction, or this way, or this technique? And we've got such a wide range of high-ranking black belts. I can see that looking by the carters that they've got some real good guys here and girls. It'd be really interesting just for myself to find out what people's knowledge would be other than just performing the kata and then move on to the next one. I'd like to find out what people's ideas are about the movements themselves.
Yeah, that's correct. Where are you from? Where are you located?
I'm in the UK, in Essex. So I'm Paul Netzel's student.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What city?
I'm in Essex. This is a small little town called Wickford in the middle of Essex.
I lived in Cambridge.
Cambridge.
For a year or so.
It's very posh.
My mom's from Liverpool, though, so I'm not posh.
Brilliant.
And she married an Irishman, which made it completely worse.
Brilliant. But that's just my idea. That's all. I just thought it might be interesting because we've got such a lot of. I think
I'm completely with you. Yeah.
Sensei, Antonis Sensei.
Yes,
I
please.
think if we are doing multiple of these going forward, I think it might be beneficial to kind of mix up what style of get together we do from month to month, right? Maybe 1 month we do a get together where people share their different ideas on kata, and then we do a get together where we have a seminar style, and maybe someone from Okinawa or another a sensei can lead and run it more like a seminar, and maybe we do some get-togethers where it's just like this, and everyone just gets together and works on kata. Because this is a great way for me at least to spend a Saturday morning. Otherwise, I would just be being lazy and sleeping in. So I feel a lot better. I don't have a lawn. I'm in an apartment complex. Yeah, nothing.
We'll find an elderly person, mow their lawn.
Yeah.
Well, that would be awesome, but keep in mind that all this initially started as a friends gathering. It just grew a little bit bigger by the time. So I'm not really in a position to attract anyone from Okinawa unless he actually wants to join, like Hamada Sensei or Hiroko Sensei. They just come by themselves. So I'm not really aware.
I didn't mean to necessarily say it had to be someone from Okinawa. I mean, there are plenty of.
Yeah. That's what we're thinking. Like getting together with 1, 2, 3 people, like higher ranks that would like to join and decide a common topic, and like any one of them take like 15 or 20 minutes to demonstrate a kata and focus on some specific technical details that will help us see the different ways of doing a kata from people coming from different lines of what you do. That's the idea. But if you go higher to Okinawa, I'm not really sure if we will be able to attract anyone or do it in such a way, gracefully, to avoid any misunderstandings between associations and things like that. And politics is something that has nothing to do with our meetings. So we want to keep it out as much as possible.
Yeah, 100%.
You opened a can of worms, Antonis.
That's why I'm trying to be careful, to take some careful steps and avoid, any, as I said, any misunderstanding.
You're a good man.
Guys, can I give one suggestion?
Yes, please.
Pierre from Brazil. I moved to cameras because I have some problem with my gear here, but
we can see you from both cameras. I'm just gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you in one of your sources because we are listening to you. We're hearing some echo. So please go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. So my suggestion is we have a lot of people from really different countries, many countries, and really some people that are training Uechi Ryu for I don't know how many years and decades. Maybe it would be nice for you to share some stories and some knowledge on stories that happen with ourselves. For example, share one historical picture that we've been part of, share some text, maybe some sources of researching the story of Uechi Ryu that other people has no access to it, for example. Let me give one example. When I start training with you at Saturdays, found out the channel of Maurizio Stefano from Italy that he just left. And his channel is awesome. I do not speak Italian, but I can kind of understand because of Portuguese. And I'm getting so much good information that I don't have access here in Brazil. So if we use this group that we have to share some of those things, some pictures, and tell the stories, to share this common knowledge to everyone. And then in our meetings, sometimes we can have some discussion. I'm pretty much sure that Sensei Peggy has lots of nice stories to tell us, that you, Antonis, has lots of nice stories to tell us about Uechi Ryu, some people you met, something that happened, besides only the movements itself, because I think that the story of the style itself and the theory about it is also important to help us to improve everything. What do you think? Was I clear?
Absolutely right. Yeah, that's a good option as well. Given that we're going to have like 3 weeks to prepare ourselves, this means that we're going to have enough time even to prepare some presentations, some PowerPoints, maybe. if there is like kind of a talk or a historical kind of speech, feel free to contact me, and I will be happy to help you prepare some slides. That would be also an option, definitely.
What did you say, Antonis, to prepare what? I didn't hear what you said.
If we organize any kind of speech with historical content about Uechi Ryu or about karate in general or about karate culture or whatever, and if anyone likes to create like some slides, like a presentation, I can help with that, because I happen to do it all the time with my job, so I can very easily help you prepare a couple of slides.
Thank you.
I need to go. Sorry, I have to go back to work now.
Okay.
With you. Anything you decide, I'm in. Okay. I will check in the group later what you decide. So thank you for accepting me, and see ya.
All right, Eric.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Take care. Stay safe, man.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. Stay
safe.
Thank you. All right. I guess we are in a good way. We've heard a couple of very nice ideas. I will try to rename the group. Otherwise, I'll have to close this group, because this group was specifically for the COVID-19. And it happens to have a very similar name with another already existing Uechi Ryu group on Facebook. So to avoid any conflict or misunderstanding, it happened randomly, but afterwards I realized that there's another group. I was already a member of this group, but at the time when I created the group, I didn't remember. So I'll have to close this group for now, and I will create a new one, which will be specially focused on this kind of monthly gathering and knowledge sharing kind of remote meeting, training, beer consumption, whatever.
I like that idea that Mike had a little party after. But that being said, in other words, what are you saying, Antonis? Are you saying that you're going to just rename this group so the membership stays the same, and anyone that actually originally joined still will get the bulletin? You know, will be aware of what's going on.
I'm saying that I will try to rename the group. To use a new name that reflects the context and the mission of the new group. But I think that there is a kind of a limitation over a specific number of group members. Facebook does not allow you to rename a group. So if this is the case, I'll have to close this group so that we cannot accept new members anymore, and create a new one. And of course, everybody will be requested and, will be invited to join the new group under a new name that reflects the context of the new group.
Okay, well, maybe, Antonis?
Yes.
Anton, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Maybe I will just promote a little bit my group. As you told before, there is already existing group. It's called Uechi Rio Friends, or Uechi Rio Karate Friends. I created this group a couple of years ago, and the mission of this group is to be independent from individual Uechi Rio organizations and bring all people from all the world together, so we can share ideas from seminars. We can promote your events. You can share pictures or videos from your training. Whatever you want to share with other people, you can do. So I would happily invite everybody who doesn't know the group to join this group, just to share everything about Uechi Rio. And this group is open for everybody. It's not related to any special organization.
Yeah, that would be an idea. I do also have a group and a webpage, uechirio.eu, which I am using to map all the existing dojos around Europe. We can get together afterwards, maybe tomorrow or at some point over the next days, and discuss about that. And if you agree, then we can shift to this group, and it will be fine. But the thing is that during those trainings, there has been a couple of people that had like a very active role, and those people are already administrators in this group that we already have for the COVID-19. So we'll have to, if you agree to give them the same privileges in your group, that's fine. But if you don't, that's fine also. We can create a new one, and it's okay. So
my general idea was just not to create too many different Uechi Rio groups, so everybody is split, or you get information from here and from there, or people post the same thing in 3 different groups. So just to concentrate everything in one would be, I think, a good idea.
Okay. We can discuss about that later. It's a good idea.
Most of